fine with us. Let the blood run cold and the guests know they in my world, the best of both. Seen a little more, that mean the less I know. Only thing I gotta do, collect the dough. Too fire for the matches, do the math, kid, put me in, I raise the average. Savage, 0 to 100, that's the bandwidth, standard. My end zone dance on your casket, can't we? Two fists, I'm a problem, nuisance. Who's with anybody not me, they losing, I'm proof that. Even when you down, keep it moving, the movement is never gonna stop, man, I do this. Go and line them up, 2, that's fine with us. 3, come and line them up, 4, 5, fine with us. Go and line them up. Yeah, that's fine with us. 3, go and line them up. 4, 5, that's fine with us. Go and line up. I said go and line up. Yeah, it's fine with us. I said go and line up. Whoever got next is fine with us. Line up. I said whoever got next is fine with us.
Another hit, yeah, I'm tripping off that funk jump like you want it. My opponent's never on it. I ain't thinking about tomorrow, only thinking about the moment. Feel the rush from the buck jump. 20s in my loaded trunk. Watch me make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Watch me make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping. Demons in my head again. Let me grip my lyric pen. Fire burning from my junk. Choking now I'm pulling stunts. I won't stop, so don't confront too much. A boss to be a grunt. Watch my back and also front. Chop it off, I pick it up. Hip hop is a mean one. Heavy like machine guns. Talking like they heard about me. They ain't never seen one. You ain't really about it. I can see it through the screen, son. Taking limit lane. Busters never trust they tongue. Like you want it. My opponents never Yeah, I'm tripping off that funk jump like you want it. My opponent's never on it. I ain't thinking about tomorrow, only thinking about the moment. Feel the rush from the butt jump. 20s in my loaded trunk. Watch me make another hit. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping.
Undefeated Bryan, led by arguably the most dominant pitcher in Ohio this season, tries to get back to the regional finals for a third straight year, but opponent Clear Fork, looking at the Lady Colts right there, they're peaking at the right time. Both squads enter the Sweet 16 with a ton of momentum. It's live and free regional softball from Joe Wilson Field in sunny Clyde. We've got your pregame coverage and first pitch all coming up next.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert,
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
and together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me, and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
This is our in-body machine, so you're gonna see what you're made of, how much muscle you have, how much fat you have, what type of fat, where is the muscle, where is the fat, and then also super important, how much water do you have and where is the water? Is it inside of your cell or outside of your cell? So the in-body is a super quick process. You get all of this information in about 5 minutes. You just stand on the scale, you hold on to some handles, it sends electrical impulses through your body, nothing you feel, and this prints out immediately. So you'll leave with a piece of paper with all of your results on it, and it will also send it to your phone. We also spend a couple minutes helping you interpret your results so that you can learn what they mean. So you'll leave with a lot of information. It only costs $40. You can get online and sign up for an appointment, or you can call in and make an appointment today.
Tournament softball is almost here, and sponsorships are going fast. Showcase your business in front of local fans, families, and communities across the region's largest high school sports network. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
Pre-game coverage from Clyde, brought to you by Global Energy Partners. Bryan and Clear Fork, two of the hottest teams in Division IV, meeting for the right to be elite this afternoon as we bring you regional softball live and free from Joe Wilson Field. How we doing, everybody? I'm Brian Skoronsky. Great to be with you here for this exciting matchup featuring one of the all-time softball great players in Ohio history. We'll learn about her, the pitching sensation from Bryan, here in a moment. But they got to go up against a very complete team in the Lady Colts, adding to their incredible program legacy with yet another Sweet 16 appearance. Talk about the competition first. In the Bryan Bears, ranked number 3 in the state coaches poll in Division IV. How about number 7 overall, regardless of division, according to Max Preps in the entire state of Ohio? 3 straight outright league titles and 5 consecutive district championships. But the dominance behind this 21-0 start have certainly been historic. Just 7 runs have been put up against these Golden Bears all year long, shutting out nearly every opponent that they have faced so far. We're talking about 16 of the 21 have been unable to put up a single run on the board against Bryan and their absolute dominant pitcher, Thea Staten, who has rewritten the record books as she continues to climb the state strikeout career leaders list. She's got over 1,100 Ks so far in her career. Will be pitching at North Carolina State coming up soon, and she's a slugger too. She's hit for average, she hits for power at the plate, and looking to cap off her historic career with a state championship. She got really close as a sophomore. This team made it all the way to the state championship. Heartache there against Canfield in a loss at Akron Firestone Stadium, but led by Thea, this squad, this community, they've got great backing, plenty of fans here in purple today, expecting to move on into the regional championship for the 3rd consecutive season. If they're going to do it, though, you're looking at the young ladies dressed in black because they're out here for a Golden Bear funeral. That's the Clear Fork Lady Colts, a team that had sky-high expectations entering the season, led by a really impressive junior class. They started the year really strong, several wins in a row, experienced some mid-season blues, you might say, but they have really turned up the heat once they got into the playoffs, outscoring their tournament foes 40-4 so far through 3 games, and they are trying to get over a hurdle after they just got by one. 2 straight years they got to the district championship game and then they lost. So now they're trying to get back to a district final for the first time in a decade and a half. You know about the junior class, some of the sophomores. Today, though, I want to spotlight a freshman. Millie Chamberlain brings a really solid bat, a reliable glove, and a consistent attitude to the squad. She can play first, she can play third. She pitched a few games this year, and she's been developing an MO so far as a timely hitter. So you love seeing that from young players, and Millie is one of those right there in the front of your screen, number 27, that, I mean, she's a big kid that's got, as mentioned, just an awesome attitude and brings a lot of joy out to the field. But how do you get it done if you're the Lady Colts here today? My keys to victory presented by Global Energy Partners. You just have to make contact. You cannot allow a girl that's got 311 strikeouts to just mow you down one after another. And then defensively, you've been so good during this recent stretch. The Colts have won 12 out of their last 14 games, and plenty of that is just because they're playing a lot of mistake-free defense out there. If they can do those 2 things, I really think that Clear Fork has an opportunity to, in some ways, kind of shock the collective softball world. Many feel like this is Bryan's year, a team of destiny that's been building up to this year. Like Clear Fork, that's got the awesome junior class, a really solid senior class over on the other side for the Golden Bears, who just need a statement here today. She's been doing it all year. She's been doing it her whole career. Leave your legacy. Get a Sweet 16 victory here. An early run support for Thea is the best way to go out and take command of this game. They played from behind. Last time they got to this level in the regionals, in the Elite 8, Lexington came out, I want to say scored 5 runs in the opening inning. They end up losing that game 6-1. If they can be the team to flip that script get some early run support. You certainly feel like it could be Bryan's year. 21-0 speaks, and that's why they're back here, district champions yet again for the 5th consecutive season. That'll put a bow now on our Global Energy Partners pre-game show as we get ready for Sweet 16 Division IV softball action. Miley Schaefer gets the start yet again in the circle for Clear Fork. She was a game-time decision in the district semifinals, and she's shaken off a little bit of injury scare. Had a twisted ankle in the sectional championship game, just one batter in, and Miley has been able to get healthy since then. Show you her numbers coming up here in a bit. She'll start things off against Amaya Langham, leadoff hitter for this Bryan squad. The junior hitting .447 on the year. Gets on base super regularly, more than half the time. She ends up at least on first. It's going to be a first pitch ball. Schaefer is so programmed with her routine too. She always walks just outside the circle, turns, gets back in, and delivers in rhythm. First 2 pitches, though, out of the zone. Miley from the rubber. Slings, and that's belted back. Contact made by Langham. Beautiful softball conditions here at Clyde today. About 79 degrees. We've got an overcast, so the sun's not melting us down like it did in the district semifinals last week. The Oak Harbor game, we were up around 90. The 3-1 from Schaefer. That's going to be fouled off, and it'll head over into the fan section for the Golden Bears. Full count now for Amaya. Looking for her 35th hit of the season, ranks 2nd on the roster. The payoff pitch, too tall. And she'll scamper over to first with a lead-off walk.
Batting second for Bryan and catching number 2, Josie Arnold.
Josie Arnold, the starting catcher. She's a member of this senior class that's played a ton of softball. And that's what happens when you win district championships every year of your career. Extra games. And a first pitch strike. Outside part of the plate. Thea Staten standing on deck. This one sails over the top of the Clear Fork dugout. Schaefer's able to find her groove here. Chance to try to test Josie, see if she can get her to swing at something outside the zone. Young lady making her 83rd plate appearance. And the slap shot will go foul. Hard to see, but there was a diving Haley Thrush. Tried to come up with it. So we show our first Mechanics Bank instant replay. Haley just goes skirting across the field out into fair or foul territory, sorry. Gave it an A+ effort. 4th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This time it will land in fair territory right in front of Thrush. And that will be a 2-strike single.
Hitting third and pitching number 13, Thea Staten.
Runners now on first and second with Thea Staten stepping into the batter box. Excellent piece of hitting. Blew that first fastball right by her. We showed you the numbers for Thea as a pitcher this year, which are maybe the best in the entire state. How about a .535 batting average? And a kid that's got 38 hits, this her 80th plate appearance. Consecutive fastballs from Miley Schaefer. Miley sends, and the riser was able to get her. Second straight batter that's allowed Schaefer to get in front. Thea cracks that one, and it goes just around the first base coach. Good contact. Young lady that rarely strikes out. According to the numbers provided by Bryan, only once. One time all year. She puts it in play, backhand, knocked down, and the ball is thrown away. Bryan will score one. Josie Arnold's going to check up at third, and the error, costly for Clear Fork, as it's now runners on second and third, and a chance to get out their best hitter. And it's just a misplayed first base play. Presley Lilly did a nice job, backhand, knocked it down, but she fumbled it twice and was nowhere near putting that into the glove of Kylie Ludwig over at second. Get a conversation now going up at the circle. And here are the numbers for Miley this season. An ERA sub 3.2, struck out 83. Just issued her 41st walk. Can add to those totals. Cleanup hitter, Avery Ann Fisher. She's got the table set here, 2 on, no outs. Fisher's just a sophomore. She hits for great average, 425. Lays off that first pitch out of the zone. See if the message from head coach Adam Brokaw, now in his second season, sinks in with his Lady Colts. As that's striped back over the fence. 1-1 now the count. Shout out to our friends at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Store, located on 4th Street in Ontario, your scoreboard sponsor for all Clear Fork games this season. Just missing the throw over to third. Maya Perry had to make a pretty solid catch, backing up there. Throw from Chloe Stewart, we're a little behind there. Can't really see it on the replay, but it was not an easy catch to make for Maya. Called strike down in the lower part of the zone. Schaefer again, 1 strike away from recording the first out here of this Sweet 16 game at Clyde. Lady Colts have started out in front each of their tournament games so far. This will be a rare position for them in these 2026 playoffs. Trying to battle from behind. Can they keep the deficit at just a run? Here comes the payoff pitch. Schaefer down the heart of the plate. And that's slugged back and takes a hop by the Lake School Bus. Congratulations to Millbury Lake. They punched their ticket into Friday's regional championship. Beat Perry this afternoon. So they'll be awaiting the winner of today's game. Another walk. Second for Schaefer. Now the bases are chucked.
Bryan playing first base, number 8, Carly McDade.
Carly McDade. What a situation for her. First at bat for the freshman this afternoon. She's driven in 7 runs so far this season. One crack of the bat can really change the whole trajectory of this game. We see it a lot in spring sports. Early runs, they can go a long way to carrying you. Schaefer bounces back with a great pitch. 1-1 now the count. We've had a walk, a single, an E3, and now another walk, leading us to McDade. That's in there. Schaefer's really got her command right now low in the zone. Should lead to some great potential for her rise ball in this game. Looking to record the first out. There was the riser. So we're now even at 2-2. The junior over the middle. Cracked back. Foul. Right over the Bryan dugout. Good battle going here. 6th pitch of the at-bat on the way. Very little breeze coming through the area right now. This is a similar result, and those Bryan fans over in the cheering section off the first base line, they have been in the line of fire so far. Comes with the territory. One of the few sports where you're a part of the game, you can really get your hands on a lot of the balls that they play with. Here's the pitch. This one's slugged. Right field, and the catch is made. The throw coming to home plate. Chloe's got the catch. Got down at the plate. What a throw by the freshman out in right field. Braylee Wenger with a top cut nominee. 2 outs recorded on the play. Let's run it back for you. Thanks to our good friends at Mechanics Bank. We'll take this all the way from the look at the pitch. Schaefer sends pretty good liftoff into right field, but this one's all about the throw. We saw Wenger do this in the first tournament game of the season. She was my MVP. You cannot throw it any better than what we just saw. Stewart as well with the positioning and the tag. That could be a game-changing play for these Lady Colts as Reese Ruffer takes a look at ball 1. Lefty now ahead 2-0. Josie Cordy, the designated player, on deck. Ruffer, a member of the junior class. Got 22 hits so far. Touches that one just enough. The 2-1 from Schaefer. Popped up, and the Colts keep them at just a run. We'll see if that energizes them. They've been putting up big numbers in the first inning offensively in this tournament. Bats in hands for LCP next.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, located in Ontario.
Bottom half of the first, Clear Fork up to bat for the first time this afternoon. They'll begin with their traditional leadoff hitter, Jada Brokaw. What a junior year for this young lady. Leads the squad with a .429 batting average. Fan favorite, team favorite. You hear the juice that the dugouts bring in. And she's just a quiet leader out there. It is almost impossible, though, to try to showcase in practice what it's going to be like to face a young lady like Thea Staten. Show you her stat line after Brokaw's at bat as she pops this one straight up. Diving play is made. Excellent catch by Josie Arnold for the first out. Arnold's been around, played a lot of softball, and you see why she is a staple behind the dish. Huge out right there. Since we needed the replay, we'll wait a second here, and then we'll show you guys the stat line for Thea. We detailed him a bit with her player spotlight card, but it gets even better. And I mean, just absolute smoke on the water every time she releases. Makes her change up one of the deadliest pitches in the state because you do everything you can to try to catch up. Riser out of the zone here. A 1-1 count to Perry. Perry, a staple at shortstop. 108th plate appearance of the season. Consecutive balls now. Taken up at the dish here by Maya. Leaves that one alone. Low strike. Full count now from Thea. Staten steps in on the rubber payoff pitch. Perry got blown by. 2 down. And here are the numbers for Thea Staten. Make it 312 strikeouts now for her senior season, but a 0.16 ERA for a young lady who has started all 21 games, a perfect 21-0. Presley Lilly, the next. Sophomore's hitting .346 so far on the year. Touches that one straight back into the fence. She's been hitting with a lot of confidence too here of late. 28 hits, ranks 4th on the squad. Off speed, ducked down just over home plate. Hitters count for Lily as the Clear Fork dugout trying to inspire. Staten's issued more walks than hits this year. Presley trying to be the 40th batter to take first base. The count grows full. Payoff pitch from Staten. And again, slap back. Lily just a fraction off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck her out. Consecutive Ks for Thea Staten, the strikeout queen of the state. Cordy, Volmer, Schlegel due up when we come back.
American Homestead Exteriors, a father and daughter team right here in Mansfield. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters. Done right. No stress, no hidden fees. That's hard work, honest results.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
Bottom of the order for the Golden Bears up here to start off the second inning. 1-2-3 frame defensively for Bryan. Now they'll look to add to their 1-0 cushion. I'm Brian Skronsky here on the call with you guys. Joe Wilson Fields, very comfortable Clyde, Ohio today. Finally getting some spring weather here for the spring sports playoffs. Seems every time that I've been on a broadcast for Clear Fork, I've had a snow coat on, with the exception of last week in the district semifinals. It was 90 and no shade. So it's been nowhere near the Goldilocks effects until today. Fabulous atmosphere for some tournament softball as well. Miley Schaefer starting to settle in, but the big play made in that first inning with the bases chucked, Braylee Wanger, the freshman who broke into the lineup late in the year, delivered an absolute dime from right field, throwing out the runner Josie Arnold at the dish, and could change the fortunes for Clear Fork and certainly the outlook for this game, because it felt as though Bryan, who had 0 outs at the time, might put together a run. Instead, it's a put out It's a gun down, and it's just 1-0. Cracked back here by Cordy. She is representing the DP here tonight. Just a frosh. Hitting somewhere in the 300s this year. And barely able to get a chunk of that one. Schaefer again deals the 2-2 and slaps just in front of Miley Vollmer standing in the on-deck circle. Great fanfare for both programs here today. Excellent dugouts. Just a lot of juice. Plenty of fun out here. And a great at bat. Start off this top half of the second. Really credit the freshmen battling. Been in and out of the lineup at different times this year. Looking for her 15th hit. Struck out. Great pitch from Schaefer. Rings up her first of the night.
Batting eighth, playing third, number 15, Miley Vollmer.
One down in the frame. The number 8 hitter, Miley Vollmer, gets her first shot at the junior Schaefer. Tees off on this one, but very much foul. Vollmer, a member of the class of 2026. Be graduating soon, a .344 batting average. 21 hits, she's hoping and counting as the count evens up. Miley throwing from ahead in the count. Down the first base side, and the play is made. Presley Lilly, who had the error in the first inning, a costly one. Nice read, gets into perfect position, and gets the put out. She came up front of the bag in order to catch that ball. Steps on first for out number 2. Bottom of the batting order, Emmeline Slagle. Slagle, a sophomore, carries the lowest batting average in the lineup today, 156. Has collected 7 hits so far on her sophomore campaign. This next pitch from Schaefer will already be her 50th of the game. It's left upstairs here by Emmeline. Freshman showcasing some good patience. In the top of the order, awaiting their opportunity. Comes the 2-1, beautiful pitch. Check out that location. Low inside, painting the brush. Schaefer looking to get out of the inning. One hopper back to her. The throw is in time, and the Colts get it done. 1-2-3. Chamberlain, Thrush, Stewart on the way for Clear Fork.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, located in Ontario.
Lady Colts cleanup hitter. Third baseman, our spotlight athlete today, Millie Chamberlain, gets her first look at Thea Staten. Showed you the numbers for Millie on the year. 37 hits, driven in 28 runs. Just a freshman. Fantastic intro to varsity softball. Stud basketball player as well for Scott Sellers and a Lady Colts team that earned the #1 seed in the district this year. Coach Brokaw says he likes the cut Billy's just put on that one. Got just enough of that one, too. Thea's only given up 25 hits the entire season. It is such a ridiculous number. No extra bases listed for her pitching category, so I'm not, maybe it's 25 singles. I don't know that to be exact. But certainly with the heat that comes out of her right hand off of that softball, you would think if you're able to turn on one, you can crank it out of the park. This has popped up, and another play made by Arnold, her second put out from behind home plate. Pretty good contact there by the freshman, but Josie able to take off the lid, find it pretty quick, and the out is made.
Left field, number 16, Haley Thrush.
The number 5 hitter, Haley Thrush. Starting left fielder, mainstay in the lineup the last 3 years for Clear Fork. Drops down the bump, but it's right at Thea. Throw over to first, 1 pitch, 1 out, 2 down now for Clear Fork.
Now batting for Clear Fork. And catching number 22.
Didn't have to make much of a read. That put basically right into the breadbasket there for Staten. It's been 5 up, 5 down so far for the Golden Bear defense as Chloe Stewart stands in and takes strike 1. Chloe with the magnificent tag in the top half of the first. Trying to deliver here at the dish, but the off speed really fooled her. 22 hits so far this season. Stewart, a member of that junior class that we've talked so much about on our OH.REPORT airwaves during Lady Colts games, but it just takes 3 pitches to punch her out. Staten cruising. 3 strikeouts, 6 up, 6 down, and Bryan with an opportunity to add to their lead when we come back.
American Homestead Exteriors, a father and daughter team right here in Mansfield. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters. Done right. No stress, no hidden fees. That's hard work, honest results.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
We've reached the third, and it's back to the top of the order now for the Golden Bears. Looking for their 22nd consecutive win here this afternoon, and Amaya Lingham off a walk to start off the day. Back up at the plate. It's ball one from Schaefer. This one drilled, but the play made at second. What a throw.
Senior number 2,
Excellent play made out in the field that time by Kylie Ludwig. Boom, a heat-seeking missile does just snow cone it to get the out. Flare down the third base side. With one down here in the top of the third, Josie Arnold has got the only hit in the game thus far. Singled back in the first inning. Schaefer gets a 0-2 count in her favor now. Trying to shut down this stud senior. .34 hits on the season for Arnold. Won't get one on this swing. .58th pitch of the game from Schaefer. Half swing, taking Perry in the hole. Can't get her. Back-to-back singles for Josie Arnold.
Number 13, senior Thea Staten.
And this is so close, but certainly looks like the right call. Thea Staten going to be issued first base. That'll get us to the clean-up hitter, Avery Ann Fisher. Worked a walk, her first plate appearance tonight.
Bryan courtesy runner number 1, Anna McCoy.
Anna McCoy, senior, is going to spell out Thea Staten over at first. Allow her to conserve some energy. First pitch didn't miss by much, just a bit inside. One down, runners on first and second. McCoy on first, Arnold on second. Patient hitting being displayed by Fisher. Two one now the count. Miley in 2 1/3 inning. Giving up just 2 hits, walked 3. Plus the run earned. Got her to swing through that one. Schaefer can rear back and she can find some flames. See what she comes out with here on this 2-2 pitch. Little riser. The payoff, too low. 4th walk for Miley. And the bases are chucked. Carly McDade with another opportunity to come out and be a hero. She was the young lady who got the double out. Hit it into the paw of Braylee Wenger, who gunned down the runner at home. Exact situation here, except this time she flies it over the head of Perry, and that'll bring home a Golden Bear run. RBI single for the freshman.
On the McDade single. Sophomore number 17, Reese Rupert.
This is so razor thin to being a catch. Maya with solid liftoff, good read. And it's about 6 inches up overhead of her left hand in that mitt. Bryan now with a 2-0 cushion. And it's ball 1, starting things off here to Ruffer. Double play made by the Lady Colts. How about it? Ending over. Perry to home and the force out at third. Golden Bears add 1, nothing more with another bases loaded situation. Clear Fork, though, needs to find some offense when we come back.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, located in Ontario.
Clear Fork executing just the 14th double play of their season. Keeps the lead at 2-0. But they'll have to cook out a couple runs on Thea Staten, who has been rock solid so far. 25 pitches, 17 of them for strikes. And she has faced the minimum. This is Carlin Mortimer. Carlin will be looking for a slap hit. .246 average coming into today. Staten making her look a little bit silly with that one. Able to just get some extra zip towards the end and sail up in the zone. That one outside. Ball 2. Head umpire having a conversation with a couple of Bryan assistant coaches. Felt that they were complaining about the called ball. And actually, they're going to change it. A ball and 2 strikes. No question about that one. Mortimer cuts through. And, okay. No, we did have the right count up on our scoreboard a moment ago. It's full now for Staten. The sun starting to peek out from behind the clouds, and she uses that extra energy. Young lady is the truth from the circle. 4th strikeout of the game. Ludwig from the 8th spot pops straight up.
Now batting number 19, Kylie Ludwig.
This is Kylie Ludwig. Starting second baseman today. Ludwig with 14 hits so far on the year. Just cannot catch up. Meeting the same fate that a lot of hitters have so far this season against Staten in really the last 4 years. Ludwig swings through, and it's another strikeout. 2 in a row here for Staten, who ranks in the top 20 all-time in the history of the Buckeyes Staten K's. An opportunity to set down the side via the strikeout palette. Braley Wenger hoping that's not the case. Hitting out of the 9 spot. Able to check that swing. It will be ball 1. Wenger, an exciting young player. This is just her 33rd plate appearance, but she's been getting a lot of action here at the end of the season, and saw why in that first inning. Excellent arm, good feel for the game, and just doesn't feel as though the moment gets to her. Certainly in a bat like this against an all-timer, tell you a lot about a young freshman. Holds up on that one as well. 2-1. Umpire called an illegal pitch there. Opportunity for Wenger with 2 down to try to get on base. See if she's taken all the way here on this 3-1. Braley will have to protect now. Right fielder with a full count. Gets a piece, but it is right at the shortstop. Catch is made by Langham. And we move on to the fourth. Bears lead by 2. They face the minimum defensively. Looking to add to their 2-0 total next.
American Homestead Exteriors, a father and daughter team right here in Mansfield. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters. Done right. No stress, no hidden fees. That's hard work, honest results.
Are you looking for a solid career? Job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
DP Josie Cordy, second at bat. Live and free here on the OH Report. Sweet 16 action here in Division IV. Able to fight that one off from Miley Schaefer. It's an 0-2 count now from the junior Schaefer. Cordy's just a freshman. It's a big contingent of 9th graders for Bryan. They've got a nice mix of seniors, veterans that have been around the last several seasons, a lot of multi-year starters, plus these babies looking to continue the tradition that has been set and established by Coach Staten. 5 straight regionals, and they lead this one by 2. Big swing and a miss.
Sophomore number 15, Miley Holman.
Second strikeout recorded today by Miley Schaefer. The 8-hitter Miley Vollmer. She got put out by Presley Lilly. Only a bat so far today, back in the second. Schaefer did well against the bottom half of the order. Was able to get them out. 1, 2, 3, not this time. A 1-out single.
Number 3, sophomore Emmeline Slagle.
The senior gets aboard. And we'll put Slagle up at the plate. Beautiful burst with the bat right up the middle. Not a play to be made by the diving Kylie Ludwig. Shows bunt, and that one takes a back jump off of the turf. Slagle's just a sophomore. Driven in 9 runs so far. Lobs this one over the top. Millie Chamberlain with a mini gamble. Back-to-back singles.
Number 4, Amaya Langham.
So you see Millie charges in, and it just leaves an opening behind her over by the third base bag. Vollmer gets on with the single, followed by Slagle. And we're to the top of the order, the leadoff hitter. Langham's 0 for 1 so far today with a walk. She did come around and score the first Golden Bear run. Well, sinker that time from Miley. Too low, down by the toes. Nineteenth batter faced today by Miley Schaefer. That pitch number 78. Ball clear out to center field, or they faked it. Whoa! Had me fooled, that's for sure. Everybody from the Bryan dugout was telling her, go, go, go. The trickery of the Colts. Can you believe this? They pretend that it's in the outfield, and then the throw over to Millie gets the leadoff runner gunned down. Can't have that on your bingo card today. Great play design by Clear Fork. They've had that in their back pocket. I have not witnessed them try to pull that off at all this year, unless that was just an ad-lib play, but I doubt it. It's too smooth. Felt rehearsed. It's a 3-1 count now on Lingham, but 2 outs. Drills it right at Perry. She sends the first, and the Colts get out of the inning unscathed. Cool stuff right there from LCP. Can they find some offense? We'll find out together after this. You're enjoying live and free tournament softball exclusively here on the OH Report. Shout out to our friends at Bob and Bob Door Company who install storm doors, garage doors. They got openers, everything that you need. They install with friendly and reliable service for more than 50 years. Wellspring Custom Pharmacy helps you choose effective vitamins and supplements. They even prepare custom meds as prescribed by your healthcare provider or even your veterinarian. So if you got an animal that's having a hard time with mouth soreness, autoimmune issues, call up my friend Stephanie Lade. Go check her out, West 4th Street in Ontario. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank, strong supporter of Clear Fork Athletics, as is Global Energy Partners, helping communities with exceptional work while utilizing local businesses. Got the bottom of the first coming up here right now. It's the bottom of the 4th inning. Some trickery from Clear Fork, able to account for a sweet out there defensively. That in the top half of the 4th. They've only been through the order once. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And how about 5 strikeouts so far accumulated by Thea Staten. He's got a first pitch strike here into Jada Brokaw. Brokaw with 42 hits so far on the year. Bowled in by Thea. I think a big inning right here for Clear Fork with their top 3 hitters. Staten able to get ahead. She has lived there so far here today. This will be her 45th pitch coming up. Brokaw goes down for it. Thrown out at first. Another K for Thea.
Shiner number 11, Maya Perry.
Brokaw just looking to protect up at the dish. Goes bowling for soup down there and comes up. No soup for you on that at bat. Perry coming off of a strikeout in the first inning. Her only look so far at Staten. Perry showing bunt. It's hard just to lay down a bunt against this young lady. See why North Carolina State's been on her and why she's a big-time Division I prospect here in the Buckeye State. This time, it's well executed. And the throw escapes. Clear Fork with a runner aboard now with an E5. Colts fans going crazy.
Sophomore number 3.
They were just looking for any kind of break. Show you this from the top. Two hopper down the line. Miley Vollmer just rushed it. McDade unable to make the squeeze over at first base, and Clear Fork with their first signs of life offensively as that's pulled back, and they'll capture a bag out to second. Runner goes into scoring position now. The speedy Perry head first with Lily at the dish. One 1-0 on Lily. Presley shows bunt again this time, lays it down. Perry into third, the shovel to first in time. Able to move her just one bag away from cutting this lead in half, but now 2 outs. Against Thea Staten, this is about all you can ask. Do your best to small ball, get people in scoring position, and big test now for the freshman. Chamberlain had one of the better at-bats that we've seen so far today. Popped up, and it was an excellent grab behind the dish by Arnold. Got her out her leadoff at-bat in the second. Millie swinging at some high cheese right there, though. Swiss cheese. Thea with a smile cascading across her face. She loves these big moments. 0-2 runner on third. Trying to get out of the frame. Just enough contact. Waiting another game ball to get in. Perry's gonna come in on the wild pitch, and the Lady Colts cut the deficit down to 2-1. LCP losing their minds in the dugout. Just the type of break they needed to get back into this game. An error and a missed pitch from Thea. Chamberlain battling up at the dish right now. Game has really changed. Just a 1-run differential, and Millie Keeps that in play. Triple hopper to the shortstop. Throw. Gets her. Colts get a run, though, on this wild pitch from Staten. It makes it 2-1 as we head to the 5th.
American Homestead Exteriors, a father and daughter team right here in Mansfield. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters. Done right. No stress, no hidden fees. That's hard work, honest results.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
We've reached the 5th. New life for Clear Fork, posting a run on the board, capitalizing on some Golden Bear mistakes as the catcher Josie Arnold swings at this first pitch from Schaefer. Bryan scored in the first inning, but Clear Fork getting out of a bases-loaded jam with no outs. They do the same with 1 out in the 3rd. And then keep it clean with some trickery in the 4th. Lady Colts showcasing the full bag, the whole complement of what they're about this season, and it's a lot of depth. Just a good, solid team overall. Bears have showcased that as well. As Arnold puts this in play, the throw from Ludwig guns her down. Good way to start the inning. Presley with the catch over at first, and now a decision to be made with nobody on, and Thea Staten coming up. They intentionally walked her last time, and they'll walk her again.
Intentional walk. Courtesy runner. Number 1.
See the same courtesy runner, Anna McCoy, will check in. So the senior swapping out a fellow 12th grader.
Number 14, Avery Ann Fisher.
6 seniors leading the way for Bryan this year. Now the sophomore, Avery Ann Fisher. Schaefer gets ahead 0-1. She's been finding some confidence here of late. Pitched 4 1/3, 5 hits, couple runs, 1 of them earned. She has walked 5. That one takes Stewart for a ride on the outside part of the plate. Bears have not been aggressive on the base pass. See if they allow McCoy to try to go for this one. Instead, she'll tag back up at first. It is a single. Fisher puts runners on first and second now after this hit.
Carly McDade.
Good piece of hitting, tails back towards Braley Wenger. And that brings up Carly McDade. McDade with an RBI hit last time we saw her. Freshman now driven in 10 runs on the year. Cuts through that one. you're the Golden Bears, if you can get just one more run and stretch this thing out by a couple, boy, do you feel good. Schaefer and company with much different plans. Because you look on the season and nobody has scored more than 2 runs on this Golden Bear squad. Northview, the latest to do it. That came back on the 15th of May. Wasion also put up a couple runs. Staten come out of the game, though, when those were tacked on the board. And other than that, a run by Perrysburg, a run by Whitmer. Clay put one up, and that's it for the whole year, guys, until Clear Fork added one today. Just the 8th run surrendered all season by Bryan. Another solid piece of catching. Runners on first and second. The 2-2 in there for a called strike. Sets her down looking.
Number 17, Reese.
Schaefer with her 3rd K of the afternoon. That comes in a big moment to get to Reese Ruffer. She's 0 for 2, hit into a double play, and now lobs this one, misplayed down the line by Chamberlain, but it's a foul ball. Thought it might have tapped off her glove. But just took a complete sideways hop. Really tough play to make for the freshman. Little breeze picking up, heading out towards center field now. Change up, fouled off. Schaefer misses low and outside. The throw to third, she's out. Colts again get them out on the base pass defensively. Cooking with the salt here today. They've trimmed the lead down to 1. Can they tie or overcome? Bottom 5 up next.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, located in Ontario.
Haley Thrush cuts through a first pitch from Thea Staten here. The offensive portion of the 5th for Clear Fork, trailing 2-1 on our Wellspring Custom Pharmacy scoreboard. But coming off an inning where they were able to put a run across home plate. Bryan with their first error of the game. That in the bottom of the 4th. Then the wild pitch from Thea as this throw on the run gets the first hitter here in the 5th.
Number 22, junior Chloe Stewart.
Volmer reads it. You see she comes into your picture quickly, and boy, does that get out of her glove in a hurry. Great throw over to McDade. Stewart struck out her first time up tonight. Really caught her off guard with that one. 0-2, and just pulls the string. Look at that. Actually bounces just on the outside of the strike zone, right near the rubber. Plenty of zip on that one. Strutted straight back off the bat. Staten's thrown 60 pitches, 40 of them for strikes. It's only the 14th batter she's had to face. And she'll set her down via the K. Or no. Just a 1-2 count. So Chloe with a heartbeat still. So that one's flared over towards the Bryan dugout. Fifth pitch to Chloe. Staying alive. Popped her up, but it heads out over the Clear Fork dugout. Good fight going on up at the dish right now with Stewart. Chloe won't take the bait. Count even at 2-2. Hour and 15 minutes here into this contest. And Thea still able to hit the gas. Another strikeout for Staten. Number 7 on the afternoon. Mortimer 0 for 1 with a K. Lefty can't get the bat off the shoulder here. Called first pitch for a strike. Carries out of the zone now, 1-1. The 6, 7, 8 hitters so far today. 0 for 4 for Clear Fork with 4 strikeouts. They're going to get their first base hit of the game, though, here. Lady Colts with 2 down. Finally break through. I can throw it up. A single. The smile from Mortimer. Sliding over into the hole was Langham. It's a tough play. And that'll bring up the number 8 hitter, Kylie Ludwig. Oh, maybe we're getting a change. See Adam Brokaw out there. We'll show you the hit one more time. It will be a pinch hitter. And we'll see Miley Schaefer. Miley, of course, the other starting pitcher today And a pretty good hitter, 355 average. This will be her 87th plate appearance. Ranks 4th on the team. She got 27 hits. Off speed, right at the third baseman, and that will end the threat. Lead remains 2-1 as we welcome you to get up and stretch. Your 5th inning stretch presented by Global Energy Partners. At GEP, they help communities with exceptional work while utilizing local businesses. Check out the link down in the description. They are hiring now. Sweet 16 softball winner gets the rights to move on and take on Lake in the Elite Eight coming up on Friday. And here's how it's shaking out so far. Colts just produced their first hit. They've had 3 errors, but they've been able to overcome them. The first one cost them a run. That was in the first inning. Tried to get Thea Staten out over at first. Bad throw. A run came in. Other than that, they've done an excellent job of correcting, making up for their mistakes. And they're down just a run now after putting one up in the 4th, and they were able to score on a pair of Golden Bear mistakes. Top of the 6th. Starts with that pitch right there. It'll be a ball. Schaefer remains in the circle. Closing in on 100 pitches. This is rougher. She was up at the plate to end the 5th. And now she's got a leadoff single.
Now
7th hit off of Schaefer this afternoon.
11, Giselle Kinston.
Good piece of hitting, strokes it right over the shortstop, Maya Perry. And that gets us to Josie Cordy. The DP lays it down, misplayed, and Lily threw it away. Wanger with an excellent backup, but that'll put runners at the corners. Presley got a good beat on it. Probably would want her to stay home there. It's the 4th error on Clear Fork. Cordy had struck out 2 times in a row. And that gets him now to Vollmer. Vollmer's 1 for 2, singled in the 4th. Still no outs. Everything on the table here for Bryan. She swings away. Clubs that one over into the parking lot. Vollmer right back to the pitcher. Schaefer with a late throw, and she's safe. Goodness. Colts did a nice job of looking off the runner at third, and maybe the ball got stuck in her mitt. I don't know what happened. She double clutched. Certainly had the ball in her hand. Colts have done their best work defensively, though, with the bases loaded today. Top of the order. Due up next, though. Langham's on deck. Arnold in the hole. Right up the middle. This will score at least one. The throw is home. Stored! They call her safe. A pickle in between second and third. Tagged out as Vollmer. The Bears get two on an awful close play at the dish. RBI hit from Slagle, but it makes it a 2 RBI hit on that slide into home. The Bears with some massive run support. Langham walked in the first, has not produced a hit in her last two at-bats. Did score the first run of the game, and she pops that one out of play. Devastating top half of the sixth here for Clear Fork. In a really tough play on the throw home from Jada Brokaw. Stewart in prime position. The runner able to dive right under the mitt. This one slugs right in between Millie and Perry. So the offense continues to roll here for the Bears. Runners now on first and second with one out. Langham with her first hit. Josie Arnold's got a couple, and she's on her way into the batter box. Schaefer's now given up 10 hits. Almost got a pop out there. Fades out of play over beyond the Clear Fork dugout. Two runs here by the Golden Bears. Absolutely huge. As detailed, they have not allowed more than 2 runs in any game this season. So you felt like at 2-1, the Clear Fork was very much in this with still 2 at-bats to go. With the deficit swelling now to 3 runs. Tough to see him overcoming, but a strikeout produced here by Miley. Fourth ring up by Schaefer today. And they will pitch here to Thea Staten for the first time in 2 ABs. Staten with a one-hopper, underhand, and they will get the runner at second. Damage done. Bears up by 3. Clear Fork down to their last 6 outs, looking to create some chaos. Bottom of the 6 on the way.
American Homestead Exteriors, a father and daughter team right here in Mansfield. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters. Done right. No stress, no hidden fees. That's hard work, honest results.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
Clear Fork back up to bat here, bottom of the 6th. They now trail, though, 4-1. 2 runs by Bryan on a couple of hits, and the top half of the frame, and that should be plenty of run support for Thea Staten, the future North Carolina State Wolfpack pitcher. Has been dominant so far here today, per usual. 72 pitches through 5 innings. 1 hit, no walks, struck out 7. Number 9 hitter, Braylee Winger. She ended the 3rd inning, her only at bat. Hit it at Amaya Langham. Trying to get a leadoff runner out there on the base pass. Braylee stands way back in the box. She'll advance up and lobs it right over the head of Langham. Second hit for the Lady Colts today. It is a leadoff single in the bottom of the 6th. Just a baby breaking in the lineup and being a difference maker. The right fielder splashes that one barely over the leather. Langham got a little piece of it. And Braylee now 1-4-2 as Brokaw in the top of the order on the way. Jada popped up to the catcher and struck out in the 4th. Shows bunt, and that one hits right off a home plate. Two strikes now on Jada. Came into the game with a .429 average, 42 hits, driven in 32. Leads the team in RBI. Able to get a piece of some of that smoked cheddar upstairs, high heat. Colts have been playing from in front so far during their tournament run, having to come from behind here as Winger recognizes that one out of the mid of Arnold, and she takes second. Smart base running by the Frosh. See her lurking now behind the senior Staten. Ball and 2 strikes. Brokaw swinging, caught over at first base. McDade able to make a play for the first out.
Number 11, Maya Perry.
That'll bring up Perry. 0 for 2, did reach via an error last time she was up. Maya came around to score Clear Fork's run. Perry's got 15 RBI. Base hit likely brings in the speedy Braley Winger. Instead, she'll try to lay one down first base side with the bunt. Oh, 2 count. Thea back on the rubber. Sends Winger into third. That was way up top. This makes the count now 1-2. As Staten gets her grip, sends a fastball, missed. Lily waiting on deck. Might have got a pebble into the eye here of Maya Perry. Can be an issue sometimes with this artificial turf, but God bless turf in Ohio, especially this year. We would not have got in many of our spring sports games in the area without it. Big 2-2 pitch coming up. Perry drops it. The squeeze play is in there. She's safe. Perry turns and heads all the way into second. Lady Colts pumped up. How about this? Drops it in the perfect spot.
Number 3.
And I think just a bad decision overall there by Vollmer to come home. Just take the lead off or take the first base play and get the second out. So we'll get our first mound visit. Assistant coach Brian Arnold out to have a discussion with his young ladies. Take a second look on the Mechanics Bank replay. Just an in-between hopper. Hard play to judge by Vollmer. Elected to come home. Second base open, and Maya Perry, a veteran, been playing varsity for 3 seasons. The junior cooks into second. That'll bring up Presley Lilly. Had a sack bunt last time we saw her. Did strike out to end the first. But she has been one of the great power hitters in the lineup. Second on the team with 30 RBI. Millie Chamberlain standing on deck. 2 youngsters trying to produce a huge hit against this senior standout. She'll have to do it out of an 0-2 hole. Another bag captured by Perry. She moves 1 base closer to coming home. Colts down by 2, 1 out. Lily standing in or waiting for Staten, who's delivering some instructions to her infield, and now Presley, some cat and mouse game, stepping out, trying to command. Lily back in, big wide stance. Able to put this one in play, and the Colts cut it down to a single run. Presley Lilly with an RBI.
Number 27, Millie Chamberlain.
The most runs scored on Bryan all season. They came into today only allowing 7 through 21 games, all shutouts in the tournament. And these pesky Colts able to hang 3 on the board. They're down by just 1. Tying run at the plate, freshman Millie Chamberlain. Spotlighted Millie pre-game. This her 101st plate appearance. Half swing popped up, foul. Another 0-2 count. See if Staten plays with her foot or goes right after. It's going to be a called strike to end the inning. Colts battling back. They get 2. Final inning of regulation coming up next.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, located in Ontario.
Top of the 7th. Whole new ball game. Bryan lead just 1, 4-3 on our Wellspring Custom Pharmacy scoreboard. Colts drop a couple in their offensive burst in the 6th. Awesome Sweet 16 game going down. You're enjoying it all live and free. Want to say up to everybody out there watching on our Facebook. Lisa Smith cheering on Bray. Eric, Melanie, Norris, Beck, loving the Lady Colts, as is Judith. More from Eric, Darlene, watching, wishing some good luck. Don Jarrett cheering on the Colts, as is Sherry Cockrum. 2-0 count to Avery Ann Fisher to open up this 7th inning. And she'll belt this one into no man's land. Campfire, base hit to start things off for Bryan at the dish.
Number 8, Carly McDade.
Fisher with consecutive singles. She's 2 for 2 and a couple walks. Excellent day at the dish for the 10th grader. McDade now flies that one out. Great catch by that fan. Let's see it again. See if we can catch it right at the end here. The dude in the blue shirt. Yeah. Souvenir City, but he gave it back. Fisher over on first. Looks at this called ball here into McDade. Had an RBI single in the 3rd. Did strike out her previous at bat. It's been great conflict in action here in this game. Couple hopper looking to get the lead runner, and they can't. Safe across the board. McDade now over on first.
Number 17, Reese Rupert.
Want to say what's up to Nick Oswald checking in from Scotland. What's going on, man? Inverness, Scotland. Top fan and great supporter of all Colts athletics. Booster Club Prezi. Colts feel like they've given themselves a chance, bringing it to within a run, but you almost have to keep it here. Defensively, Clear Fork got to dig deep. No outs, 2 on. And now Ruffer put out. Brokaw comes in to make the catch.
Number 11, Giselle Kinson.
Well done on one pitch. Good contact. Jada Brokaw, solid center fielder with the put out to get us to Cordy. Schaefer dives to throw to second, and oh boy, it's loose. It is loose. Bryan's going to tack on a run. Devastating play for Clear Fork. The Golden Bears stretch their lead out. It's now 5-3. Here it is from the top. The catch out of the air. Was looking for the double play at second. Just an ill-advised throw. Nobody backing up second base. The Colts went from being 1 out away from going into the 7th down just 1, their bottom half, to now a 2-score differential, and Miley Vollmer, who's fresh off a single, and a runner at third. Run this back one more time while the coaches have a conversation. It's a nice play by Chamberlain. The throw is rushed. Would have been way late anyways. There's no force out. Coach Brokaw making his way back into the center circle, where they chat it out. See what you guys have been talking about out there in the comment section here on Facebook. Nice viewing audience across the board. Want to say hi to Jennifer Wetzel Stollard, Wendy McDonald Wanger, a couple Colts fans. Bev Snavely Cole watching today. Haley Leach back in the first, said heck of a play, Wanger. A lot of love coming in for the Frosh. Jeannie Roberts tuning in from Fort Myers Beach today. Nolan Lower, we got a Bears fan out there. What's up, Nolan? But a very heavy contingent, of course, from LCP out there as this one drifts into right. And there's Wanger, the aforementioned freshman, with the last out. Colts only have 3 remaining to their name. Can they get it done? We find out together next.
American Homestead Exteriors, a father and daughter team right here in Mansfield. Roofing, siding, windows, gutters. Done right. No stress, no hidden fees. That's hard work, honest results.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
Thea Staten looking to get back to state for the second time in her career. First pitch to Haley Thrush. And it's going to be an out to the right fielder. One pitch, one out with Reese Ruffer making the snag.
Number 22, Chloe Stewart.
Solid start for the Golden Bears here in this bottom half of the 7th, trying to fend off a pesky Clear Fork squad who just hung 2 on them in their last inning at bat. She'll burn a strike by Chloe Stewart. Stewart 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. Pulls that one. And quickly Staten gets ahead. Thea's faced just 23 batters so far today. Colts have been able to produce 3 hits. Got a couple in the last inning. 3 pitches, burns it by her. Strikeout number 9 for Staten.
Number 12, Carlin Mortimer.
It all comes down to Carlin Mortimer. Last hope to keep the season alive here for the Colts. Mortimer 1 for 2 today. Lefty pops up. Five pitches all in the zone here in this bottom half of the 7th for Thea. She has been dialed in. Looking to get to double-digit strikeouts if she can set down the last batter of the game. Instead, driven out to left. This will make it all the way to the fence. Turning and going to second. Carlin Mortimer with a stand-up double. Colts ain't done yet. Lefty pounds this one. Flying over the head of Fisher and then turns into second easily. Miley Schaefer is going to get her second at bat. Schaefer having a conversation with Wenger.
Number 24.
Wenger's on deck. The pitcher Schaefer trying to be the hero. Oh for 1 so far today. Big moment. Lays off that one down by the shoelaces. Quick score update for you Richland County fans out there. I see Madison leads Ontario 7-0 in that game. Lady Rams trying to get back to a regional final for the 2nd straight year. It's live and free on our Facebook. Chopper. Long play for the shortstop, but she's gone down and the Bears win it. 5-3 the final. Close play over at first. But the Golden Bears get it done. They are elite yet again. 3rd straight trip to the regional championship for the Golden Bears as Clear Fork's super fun season wraps up here in Clyde. We're not done. We'll have an MVP interview on the way, final stats, and break things down here from Joe Wilson Field. Keep it with us, live and free coverage from the Division IV Sweet 16 returns in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Eric Gilbert.
And I'm Hannah Gilbert with American Homestead Exteriors.
And together,
We're here for you.
so I'd worked for several years for other contracting companies, and what I saw missing was the true customer focus. I wanted that to be the focus of our company, that we put the customer first no matter what, and that's what's made us successful. Hannah and I joke between us that we share the same brain. We have the same ideas, same thoughts, we have the same direction for the company, we have the same focus. When we're on site, we teach the customers about the roof, the age of the roof, what's going on, maybe what caused the damage, along with siding, windows, or any project we take on.
When you call in, you're talking to me and I'm getting you scheduled on his calendar to come out and take a look at your property. We like to teach homeowners about their homes as we're walking through them together. I think it's very important. It's the most expensive thing you're ever going to purchase in your lifetime, and you should really understand what is happening to it and how we can help you make it even better than what it was before.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
This is our in-body machine, so you're gonna see what you're made of, how much muscle you have, how much fat you have, what type of fat, where is the muscle, where is the fat, and then also super important, how much water do you have and where is the water? Is it inside of your cell or outside of your cell? So the in-body is a super quick process. You get all of this information in about 5 minutes. You just stand on the scale, you hold on to some handles, it sends electrical impulses through your body, nothing you feel, and this prints out immediately. So you'll leave with a piece of paper with all of your results on it, and it will also send it to your phone. We also spend a couple minutes helping you interpret your results so that you can learn what they mean. So you'll leave with a lot of information. It only costs $40. You can get online and sign up for an appointment, or you can call in and make an appointment today.
Tournament softball is almost here, and sponsorships are going fast. Showcase your business in front of local fans, families, and communities across the region's largest high school sports network. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
You just enjoyed regional semi-final softball live and free right here exclusively on the OH Report. Can't do it without help from our amazing sponsors. Thank you to Wellspring Custom Pharmacy, where they help you. Choose vitamins, supplements, they make custom creams, all sorts of things. Any type of medication you need for anything, talk to Dr. Stephanie Lane down on West 4th Street in Ontario. They have got your back. Bob & Bob Door Company is going to be your MVP sponsor. They provide entry doors, storm doors. They got garage doors, openers. They've been doing it for a long time, too, over 50 years of service. They're always friendly and reliable. All the doors at my house are from Bob & Bob. American Homestead Exteriors has a commitment to excellence. It's reflected in their strong and reliable exterior solutions. Call them today. Roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. Ask for Eric or Hannah, the best father-daughter duo in the biz. Mechanics Bank is Richland County's only independent community bank. Charter Nexion, they're hiring now. They got high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. And GEP, Global Energy Partners, where they're watching from overseas today. They've been helping communities with exceptional work while utilizing local businesses.
You will come through the gate here.
We got our MVP on the way. You're going to hear from Thea Staten here in just a couple of seconds. Looks like we got all the Bryan Golden Bears coming over. We'll hear from them soon. It's time for our interview with the player of the game. I've got the winning pitcher in the entire gang from Bryan out here. Moving back into the Elite 8, Thea Staten, complete game and perfect on the season. Let's talk 22-0 and what it means to come out here, get a test, and get another victory.
Yeah, I think last year we weren't happy with where we ended, so I think coming back to this field where we ended last year, or I don't know if we ended last year, maybe, I don't know. But just coming back and getting further than we did get further this year than we did last year.
Talk about motivation and what it's meant to this team so far this year, coming off of, I think, disappointment, like you said last year. You were an awesome team. You went to state all the way to the championship when you were a sophomore. So how much has that fueled you in this entire gang of ladies and a lot of the young girls coming up that have been watching you play the last few years?
Yeah, I think the veterans really, from day one, preached to the younger girls, like, we're going to state. Like, this is where we want to end up, so everyone's going to buy into it. So I think they did a great job of stepping up into the roles that they've had to. So I think everyone just got to keep playing their game.
And your game and your role has been really big. The entire 4 years that you've been playing for Bryan, you're one of the strikeout leaders in the history of the state. 9 more here today as you continue to collect wins, get more strikeouts, move up in the record books. What type of feeling do you have as a senior knowing that any game can be the last one, but you've obviously left your mark?
Yeah, I think just having fun and, like, it's just another game. So I think just playing it with that mentality and just doing our best.
You got a little bit of a test here from Clear Fork. You guys have been putting a lot of goose eggs, 16 total shutouts so far. So to get this type of game in a regional semifinal, what was this like for you guys? Because I don't think you've been tested a lot at end of games here recently.
Yeah, it was a little different because I think they tried testing us mentally, but like trying to punch us, but I think we just punched them back harder. So I think just going with that, and this will help us further on.
6 seniors on the team, but there's a lot of freshmen too. If you can just explain a little bit more about the dynamic of what it means for all the leaders on this team and then to carry along the next generation of Golden Bears.
Yeah, I mean, I think this program is great, so I think everyone wants to be a part of it. So just doing what each person could do to contribute, even like the girls that are on the bench, like our dugout is huge for us, and having fun and messing around, but also staying focused is the best part of our game. So I think just keep doing you because you'll always have a part on the team.
So looking forward, you said basically state championship or bust for this team. You get the regional final back here on Friday. Describe what it's going to take for the Golden Bears to keep this train on the tracks and stay undefeated.
Yeah, I think just keep doing our thing. Yeah, it's working so far, so why change?
Why change, right? Well, hey, congratulations on being our MVP today. I got a little goodie bag for you.
Thanks.
And the opportunity, if you want to look in the camera and just give as many shout-outs as you want.
Oh, gosh. There's way too many people. But
I'm guessing Mom is going to be one. Just a guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think playing the game bigger, playing for someone bigger above has really helped me get to where I am, and I think just everyone has helped me, I guess, yeah. Shout out to everyone.
Shout out to everybody, and they're all here. The Golden Bears moving on to the Elite 8. Thea Staten, your Bob and Bob MVP. Thanks so much for the time, guys.
When you buy supplements online, you don't always know what you're getting. Some products can be counterfeit, expired, improperly stored, or sourced from sellers you can't verify. At Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, we prioritize trusted brands and quality standards so you can feel confident in what you put in your body and get real guidance so you're only buying what you need. Skip the guesswork and shop local at Wellspring Custom Pharmacy and Health Source, located in Ontario.
Your post-game show is presented by Global Energy Partners. You're looking at the victorious team here this afternoon into the evening in this D4 regional semifinal. Bryan gets a great fight from Clear Fork, 5-3 the final score as they advance into the Elite 8. I'm Brian Skronsky, been on the call with you guys here tonight. Let me get this dialed up real fast. I plugged in some numbers for you guys, and then I reset a couple of things. So I'm going to plug them back in and just fill some time as you watch these Lady Bears fill in your screen. Played really well here today, committing just one error, and they overcome a couple of unique mistakes that they've not been making very often so far in this journey. Only 7 runs allowed all season long until they get here into the regional round, but really motivated by the way that their season ended, and they are back into the Elite Eight. Here it is. Bryan gets a run in their top half of the first, but Clear Fork, boy, what an amazing throw and tag out at home plate. Got to shout out Braylee Wenger, the freshman. The touchdown at home plate produced by Chloe Stewart, because it was bases full, no outs, and it was a fly out, throw out, and all of a sudden everything changed because it was 1-0 and the bases chucked for Bryan, and you're thinking to yourselves, okay, this is the number 3 team in the state. They're going to come out here, hit the gas pedal immediately. No. Colts hung in tough. They allow another run on an error in the third, and then Clear Fork gets themselves back into the game. They pull within 2-1. They capitalize on some Bryan mistakes. Their only error followed by a wild pitch from Thea, and then Bryan puts 2 on the board in the 6th. Those were absolutely huge because you see Clear Fork 2 runs on 2 hits in their offensive half of the 6th, but that run in the 7th, I think that kind of changed the complexion. There was a lot of belief, a lot of spirit in the LCP dugout. Certainly the fan base, everyone was kind of going bananas and felt, hey, we're changing things. We're going to come back here. They stretch it out to 2, and then Thea doing her thing, couple of Ks, and then they get the final out, which was a close play. And that's how they're able to punch their ticket back into the regional finals. Lake's going to be the opponent, trying to get to state for the second time over the last 3 years. That came just 2 years ago. Got all the way to the championship game. Lost 4-0 to Canfield. Thought for sure that they were going to return in 2025, but Lexington, with Makari Chapman for my Richland County fans, they put 5 runs on the board. Really absolutely stunned Thea in the first inning of their regional championship game last year. Lady Lex wins 6-1. They get on to the state Final Four and end up losing to the eventual state champions. But for Clear Fork, I think the most important thing that you're seeing there is that second part. The season's over, but they return everybody, including that guy right there. I don't exactly know what his name is, but he's been a big part of the dugout. And the Lady Colts, they play with a lot of pride. They play with enthusiasm. They're my favorite team in the area to get out and watch. So it's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed all of my time, despite the cold, disgusting weather that we've had to deal with over at the Colt Corral all year long. But guess what? We got the Goldilocks effects here today, and nearly a comeback for Clear Fork as Jada Brokaw and the team closes the door on their junior year, but they will have 6 back in the senior class. It is very similar to what we're seeing from Bryan, where they're going to have a devastating group, and you feel with these up-and-coming freshmen that they could be the team to beat in the area. I'm Bryan. I've been talking to you all day today on the broadcast, and again, really going to miss seeing this Lady Colts team on the diamond, but we have a lot more coming up live and free on the OH Report this week. The show's just getting started for our tournament coverage, district baseball, and we'll have regional championship softball coming up on the way. We close out the show, though, here from Clyde. Your final score for the last time, 5-3, Golden Bears advance. And you saw it all without paying a nickel, thanks to our friends from all of the generous sponsors rotating right now on the bottom of your screen. Appreciate each and every one of them. Also, my lovely wife / camera operator, Jory, for coming out here and getting you all the great shots. Adam Thompson makes a lot of the cool graphics that you see. And for everybody back at OH Report World Headquarters, I'm Bryan Skronsky signing out for now. But I'll be back on a diamond near you real soon. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, folks.